Welcome to where New Orleans sports come first. This is 504 Sports Nest Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the 504 Sports Nest Podcast with your hosts, Fernando Richmond and Cullen Connick. And this episode is presented by Perrier Esquire Contractors, LLC. How you doing today, Fern?
Oh, what's going on, Colin? I'm just hanging in there, trying to stay out this heat.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there too. It's really hot outside.
You're back from your vacation, huh?
I am back from my vacation. You see, I got my 504 Sports hat.
Oh, I got the hat.
Sports Nets hat in today for my dog Nando. The store should be releasing soon. Get that out the way. Got to get some merch, Nando.
Colin's trying to do big things very quickly. Big things coming from Colin.
Yeah. And
504 Sports Nets.
And you, Nando. What are we going to talk about today?
Let's get into it. Let's talk about some Pelican stuff's been coming out in regards to some of the players. Some of the stuff we already kind of know. Some of the stuff is repeat news and just a little different wording. But we'll start off with, I guess, with the biggest name, of course, Trey Murphy, and the report that came out today that the Pelicans were offered 2 first-round picks from Golden State, and they smartly declined that. What are your thoughts on that?
Joe standing firm. I love it. Stand firm, Joe. Keep it at your price. 3 first-round picks, young player. Guess they didn't get that in return. He's going to say no.
So do you think – I saw in that same report that Golden State didn't – I forgot who put it out there, but the person said that Golden State didn't have the package that the Pelicans are looking for, but I'm assuming they're talking about the young player because I think Golden State can trade 3 first-round picks. But do you think Podziemski is somebody you'd be interested in as far as a young guy? He's not young. He's around Trey's age, I think. But is that somebody you're interested in?
I think he's a little bit younger than Trey. If I wanted to deal with that and it was 2 first-round picks, I'd want Pods and Kristaps Porzingis. That's the only way I would accept the trade. I wouldn't want Moody, but I would want Porzingis and Pods and 3 first.
Yeah, so it looks like Pods is 23, so he is younger. But that's a good point, though, because I don't think – say Trey was to get traded to Golden State, right?
Yeah.
And that package was something that's being talked about when you talked about Pods and then I'm drawing a brain fart here. My guy, you just said his name.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps. I think he has a date that he's got to wait to be traded to. I don't know what that date is, and I don't know if it's here yet or not because they just signed him back to the team. So I don't think he can be included in the trade for a little bit. So that might be something there.
Would you want Pods? Would you like 3 first Pods and Kristaps Porzingis for Trey Murphy?
I'm not. I know I just said that may be something they're looking to do with the Kristaps, but I'm good with the 3 first-round picks and Pods, and then whatever. Like if it's Pods, Moody, and 3 picks, because I'm a fan of Pods. I like them, so that's just me. But I'm also a fan of keeping Trey. Like I'm not wanting to get off Trey just to move him, just to do something different. Like I think Trey is a really good player. He's our best shooter, obviously. And if Mosley can get these guys, and when I say guys, I mean Trey Murphy, Zion, get DeJounte back to what he was in previous years with other teams, to buy in defensively, you could be talking about something completely different. And I don't think that, this is getting a little off topic now, but like when we're talking about Trey Murphy and Zion, like Orlando didn't have these gangbuster defenders. Like they had some good defenders and everybody else had to buy in. So why can't that be the same with the Pelicans and Trey Murphy and Zion?
Yeah, I don't know. If it's a roster, I think our roster is good enough to get 40, 45 wins, and I'm being very positive. I think our roster is really talented. You got today, my roster would look like DeJounte Murray, starting 5. DeJounte Murray, Fears, Murphy, Zion, and Eves. If not, Would you run this lineup? DeJounte, Jeremiah Fears, Murphy, Derek Queen, and Zion at the 5. And Zion's looking like can shoot the 3, spread the floor, mid range, everything you've been seeing in the video. You think
So I've been saying this. I think I told you this. Rebounding is a lot of want to, right, and attitude. So I think anybody can increase their rebounds if they really want to. And I think, and I heard A. Davis say on one of his shows that Mosley's got to get these guys to gang rebound. And I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm not as concerned about rebounding from individual players because I think it's going to be a group effort. So I don't know. To say all that, I don't know if I would go with that start lineup because Zion at the 5 to start with Queen is a little crazy, but maybe. I mean, if you're going to have that lineup, I'm assuming Queen's going to be guarding the 5s. It's not going to be Zion guarding the 5s. But at this point in the NBA, it's all about matchups. It doesn't even matter. Like, we're talking about positionless basketball. Like, there's only 6 or 7 big men that are really worth talking about that you have to guard with another, like, elite big man. So I don't know. My starting 5 would probably be Fears, Murray, Trey, Zion, and Misi. It's probably who I'd go with. But I know this could have changed in the offseason, but I know going into the offseason, they were really wanting to start Fears and Queen.
Yeah.
That looks like. Now, I don't know if they thought they were going to make more moves than made.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of changes the plan. But that would be my starting lineup. And then you got, as the roster currently stands, you got Bay, Herb, Poole, and then Queen at that point, all coming off the bench with, Bryce McGowan, who I do not think is talked about enough.
Yep, nope.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think if everybody buys into Jamal Mosley and we stay healthy, I don't think this is a bad team. So
right now, I changed my starting 5.
That was quick.
I changed it. I didn't I added a piece that I think should be in the starting 5. DeJounte, Fears, Trey, Bay, and Zion at the 5. Then your bench unit, you got Poole, Herb, Makovich at the 5, DQ at the 4. Then at the 3, you got Bryce McGowan.
I like Bryce. I'm a big fan of Bryce.
Am I missing anyone? So my starting lineup is DeJounte Murray, Jeremiah Fears, Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey at the 4, and Zion at the 5. My bench is Jordan Poole, who I think will have a really good year this year under Mosley. I just don't think he fit into a play style Willie Green and Jamal Mosley went on the play-in.
And Borrego, one of the players.
Yeah. At my 2, I like Herb. My 3, I like Bryce McGowan's. At my 4, I like Derek Queen. At my 5, I like Yves Misi.
Okay.
I'm forgetting Makovich may not get minutes if that's the lineup.
Well, look, you just named 10 guys without naming Makovich, right? And I don't think Carlo is necessarily penciled out, but it is going to be hard if they're healthy for him to get minutes. And you also didn't name Micah Peavy in that group anywhere.
No.
So, it's some people get minutes.
Or it could be Buffkin.
Whoa, putting the cart before the horse, brother. We didn't get there yet. We're trying to get there.
Yeah, we are trying to get there.
He's got to earn that spot first.
He does got to earn that spot, but
all right, so
looked
with
really.
That, what do you think? There was also a report that came out, right, about the Cavs still. But now I don't know how the report worded it. It was a little different. It said that they were interested in Herb. I'm assuming they still are interested in Herb.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You got anything on the Cavs you would like to have in a Herb Jones trade?
I'm gonna go look at the roster at ESPN right now, and I will let you know who I would
I mean, I don't know what the money looks like. I know Herb's on this year. He's got like, what was it, 14 mil?
Yeah.
So maybe him and I know we haven't talked about it yet. We're going to get to it, but him and Hawk would maybe get you to like a Jared Allen if that's
Him and Hawk for like a Jared Allen. Maybe, yeah, I like that. But if I want Herb, I would want either like a Jared Allen, a Max Struess, or Sam Merrill.
what's
I'm with Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill, lights out shooter. With Jared Allen, get the center. I don't know how willing they'd be able to trade Jared Allen or Sam Merrill, but those are my two bucket list gets from the Cavaliers.
so it looks like actually, did you say you wanted Max Struess or no?
Yes, I did.
Him and Herb are very similar contracts.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know if that's something that could potentially work. Just Max Struess for Herb, and maybe they throw in a pick or something like that. What do you think about that? He's older, and obviously Herb's a better player.
I like that, but
you want Sam Merrill, huh?
Yeah, I want Sam Merrill. Or we can pivot to the Clippers and get a Herb for Benedict Mathurin sign and trade. How would you like that?
I'd go for that. I don't know. Obviously, the same thing. They'd have to send me something else for her besides Ben, but other people might not think that. I'm a fan of Benedict Mathurin, but I think Herb overall is the better player. But
sure?
Mathurin probably fits better.
Mathurin does fit better. 37% from the 3-point, good defense. I think he averaged 22 per game this year, if I'm right. Or am I wrong? Excuse me. Or am I wrong about that?
Who's that?
Mathurin.
I think it was the career high of 17, or was it more than that?
No. Ben Mathurin averaged 17 this year. 17.8, 42% from the field, and shot 20% from the 3-point this year. Last year he shot 37 from the 3-pointer.
Yeah, I think he's had 2 years or 2 stops in his career where he shot 37 to 36%.
And 32% in his first year, and 34 in his second year. In his third year is 34%. In his second and his fifth is 37%. Then his sixth season was his by far worse at 20%.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like him. I just don't know, kind of what you were talking about before with when you were naming the starting lineup and the bench. Like, I don't know how these guys are. Like, if you bring in a Benedict Mathurin, who's a 25-plus minute a game player, at least, is he starting? Is he coming off the bench?
He's coming off the bench. It's going to be Poole. We don't have a backup point guard. Would you want Poole as your point guard or no?
I think in the second unit, you got to have I don't think you have to have a point guard that plays every night, but you have to have somebody back there, which
Poole, Benedict Mathurin,
Fears. If Fears is coming off the bench, then he's your backup. Even if he's not, him and DeJounte Murray both can.
DeJounte.
You split that.
What if you had DeJounte, Benedict Mathurin, Trey Murphy, Bay, and Zion? Then Jeremiah Fears, Bryce McGowan's DQ Misi, and I'm missing a 2, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but speaking of point guards, backup point guards, which we don't know if this guy is or not, but
Kobe Buffkin.
Yeah, Buffkin did get a training camp deal. It first came out by Scotto like this. It said it was a 1-year deal. And then Will Guillory reported that it was actually just a training camp deal. And Schmidt kind of confirmed that too. But what do you think about Buffin getting a training camp deal and trying to fight for that right now, last roster spot?
Competing for that spot. If he gets it, good for him. We know Pierre's on a 2-way deal. Good. Joe's being very smart right now. He's taking his time. I know a lot of people are mad that he's not rushing it and is taking his time. But I feel like something big's coming. I really do.
I kind of I don't know if I agree that something big is coming, but I do think something's coming because my thought here is that it came out very quickly from Scotto that it was a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah.
And then it got quickly knocked down saying it was a training camp deal. I think this deal is already done, but they can't actually sign it or put it out there yet until other moves happen. And I also think Kobe Buffkin wouldn't sign just a training camp deal with somebody. Like he'd go get a deal somewhere else, whether that's a 2-way or a roster spot deal with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just wouldn't be a training camp invite. Let me see if I make the team or what happens.
Yeah, I think the deal's probably already signed. They just can't announce it. But I do think Hawkins is on the move to the Grizzlies, probably. I don't know if talks have stalled about that. What are you hearing about that, Hawkins? Is he still getting moved or no?
Yeah, I think Hawk's going to get moved. Somebody else put out a report earlier, now that the Hawkins news is all coming out this week, about him wanting out. He wanted out at some point last year, which, okay, you can want out, but you're not really the type of player that can ask out. Like,
Yeah.
Like you just never got it together yet in the NBA. But I do think he's going to be on the move. Memphis has been the team that's been mentioned already. And me and you have talked about this before. A lot of these things usually come out of nowhere, and this could be one of those too. Like Hawkins could wind up going to some team that hasn't been mentioned or part of a bigger deal. I think it's pretty. It's a pretty sure thing he's going to get moved. What we do after that is the next thing, because I had heard that they were interested in
Spencer Jones. Yeah,
and he got scooped up today by OKC, which also tells me I don't know where Spencer Jones is really playing on OKC's team.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him fitting with the Pelicans and playing, like getting minutes.
Yeah.
So also, like you just said, like that just tells me something else is coming, I think.
Maybe it's Ben Matherin. Who knows? Maybe they like Ben Matherin over Spencer Jones and just trying to get something worked out right now.
Yeah, maybe. I could see it. I mean, there's some guys out there still in free agency and on. I didn't even think about it for trades for the Pelicans. Since you've been listening to other stuff, I've been listening to other stuff. We both talk to each other. Since the beginning of the offseason, what has really happened that the Pelicans couldn't still do? Like, we talk about players. When you talk about a Miles Turner, a Sabonis,
Jalen Duren still hasn't got signed yet.
Duren's still not signed. I don't know if I want to go barking up that tree, but there's so much still out there that hasn't happened with in regards to Pelicans focused players. Like there's stuff still out there for them to do. So
I don't know. Who you think?
Ready for something to happen though.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up a different topic. First, we're gonna do. If you had one player to trade for, who would you trade for? What team and who would you send to them? Your dream player on this team.
You had this in the holster, huh? You don't even tell me about this beforehand. Now I just gotta throw this off the top of my dome. Do you have somebody in mind already? You want to go first, or you want me to go?
I do not have someone in mind already. I need you to.
You need me to go. You need me to fill this.
Yeah.
Time. Okay. Somebody that would be. You saying like a dream player for the Pelicans this year?
Yeah, this year. Help the team. That can help the team win on the impact, and you can make a trade for him.
I think the guy is Ware.
Where?
Yeah, I think that's my guy. And to be honest with you, other people this is going to sound crazy and like I don't know what I'm talking about because other people are so down on him, but Turner's not far behind for me. Miles Turner, like I think he's very gettable, and I think that's the guy they need to go get because if you look at his numbers, people are saying how bad of a rebounder is, but he's only bad on offensive rebounds because he's at the 3-point line all the time.
Yeah.
Like his defensive rebound is fine compared to other people. Like he maybe has one less defensive rebound than, good rebounding centers. So, I think Ware is the guy I would go after first, but I don't know how gettable he is now that he's been moved and he's been sitting over there now. But Turner is the guy that's gettable that I would go after.
Yeah, I like Turner too. Someone that I would want that can make us a win now team. I think we're a win now team, but I think he can make us like a better player on a better team. I I really like shoot, what's his name? He's like a good defensive player. I don't know if y'all like him, but I like Matisse Bilas from the Bulls or Jalen Smith from the Bulls.
I like Jalen Smith. I like Jalen Smith a lot.
No, scratch out Matisse Bilas, but I like Jalen Smith from the Bulls or Jalen Green from the Suns.
You've been talking about Jalen Green for a little bit here.
Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. If we can get Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks this year out of a shocking surprise trade, I would be jumping up glory and praising Joe Dumars and Gail Benson, and I will.
Actually, you're right. You brought up a good point, and I don't think he's gettable. So I don't know if he fits this, but Dylan Brooks would be my guy too. Like I think that's the guy. Like that is the guy. I don't know if you can get him, and that sounds crazy to say Dylan Brooks is the guy, but like my dude changes franchises and cultures when he goes to them.
Yeah, I know Dylan Brooks is the guy. We need if Joe Dumars gets Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green. Who are you giving up? If he gets Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green, I might have to change my whole starting lineup now.
Well, I don't think Dylan Brooks is realistic unless you plan on giving up. He's 30, so he's 30. If you planned on giving up Trey and that,
I'll give up Trey Murphy for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks in a heartbeat.
Oh, I don't know about.
And my starting lineup would be DeJounte Murray, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Sadiq Bey, Zion, and you got the same bench. That's a way better starting lineup.
I would say Dylan Brooks, because Green, you got to remember Jalen Green is a negative contract. So, and then we're going to say Trey Murphy is the better player, right, compared to Dylan Brooks.
I'll give up DeJounte Murray in a heartbeat for Jalen Green right now. If you give up DeJounte Murray and Herb for Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green, you won that trade.
Oh, I'd do that. I mean,
you give up DeJounte Murray and Herb Jones right now for Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green, and I think they would accept that too because they need a point guard. DeJounte Murray and put Devin Booker at the 2. I don't think
Dylan Brooks is gettable right now. I think he's coming off his best year as far as a scorer, and we know the defender he is and the culture builder he is.
And that trade makes your team so much better. At the 1, you have Jalen Green. No, Fears at the 1. At the 2, you have Jalen Green. At the 3, you would have Trey. At the 3, you would have Brooks. At the 4, you would have Trey. And at the 5, you would have...
You're putting Zion at the 5.
Yeah, put Zion at the 5. Then back up, you would have Poole.
See, I would go. Let me tell you mine. With that, if you're sending out Herb and you're sending out Murray and you're bringing in Brooks and Green, I'm putting Fears, Brooks, Zion, Trey, and Misi. And that's my
Okay.
lineup.
Okay, and
I'm going big.
And you're gonna have Jalen Green as your point guard off the bench, with next to Poole,
Bryce,
Sadiq, and DQ.
and DQ.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah, we can only hope, Colin. We can only hope.
Damn, if that happened,
Can we just make you the GM? Can you just go make all the trades you want?
I wish. I'll be up there one day.
That's right.
I'll call it right now. I'll be up there one day. I'll be in the front offices before you know it of any team. You better watch. You better watch out.
I believe you. I believe you, sir. Big things coming for you.
We're at the 25-minute mark. We're supposed to get to 30 minutes today, so we got 5 more minutes. Bring up the next topic of discussion and let me hear what you think. I'll give my thoughts too. Do you see, after watching the video of Jeremiah Fears shaking up Klay Thompson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, do you think Jeremiah Fears can be the next face of the franchise alongside Derek Queen?
Wait, is that who? So I saw a little bit of that video, and I'm about to pull it up real quick and see if we can find it. Who posted that?
Oh, Bib. I commented and reposted it, and Jeremiah Fears, fan lover, posted it. Or did Jeremiah Fears have a good game? Whatever it's called.
I think I saw your post about Fears being
Face of the franchise.
face of the franchise.
Don't pull up that. Don't pull up that one. Did Jeremiah Fears have a good game? Question mark. The whole video.
I know. I'm trying to. Did you repost it?
Yes, I reposted one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Bib posted it 8 hours ago, and I said, "This dude is gonna be the next face of the franchise." Put it on the screen if you can.
I am. So let's see.
Schmidt, yeah, not official roster spot. Chance to earn one, Schmidt said.
All right, here we go.
Let's see it.
So, because I didn't get to watch this all the way through, so let's see what this guy does.
Has he pull? Finish, lay against Clay. Got him lost. Snatch back, pull up three. Damn, against Nickeil too. Creating the space, pull up three. Damn. Facing the face.
I didn't realize all those guys were in the video that he was going against.
Face of the franchise.
I mean, this guy's just not scared of anything. I know it's just workouts and it doesn't mean anything, but I mean, come on.
Zero fears.
It's in his name. He's fearless.
Zero fears. Fearless.
So I do think he can be the easily. When I say so my thing, and I had to figure this out with Zion when he came into the league, and we figured it out now. I think is that you have to have that that dog. I want it. This is my team. This is my city. Y'all can all go whatever. Tyler Shuck has it for the Saints, right? I'm it. I'm that dude. Fears has that. I don't know if Queen has that yet, but I know Fears has that.
I know if Zion shows that too, both of them.
Well, we'll see.
Our team's gonna be good this year. I got a feeling. New coach, whole new coaching staff, whole new front office.
I like it. Like I said, Colin, I like where your head's at. I like it.
I like it. Can't wait for preseason coming soon, September. No, October 4th, I think.
Yep.
We haven't released the schedule, but we're gonna have a game at the Lakefront Arena, probably.
Are we?
We always had a game in Birmingham, so why won't we have one in the?
Oh, you meant the Pontchartrain Center.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you meant the Pontchartrain Center. young buck like you don't know the difference between the Lakefront Arena and the Pontchartrain Center. One's in Kenner, one's in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, well,
Good
this was one that we put together really quickly, so
good episode today.
maybe the next one we'll have some
Special guest on Wednesday. So
we'll see.
All right, late one. It'll be a long one too if they come on. All right, I'll see you. Thanks for coming on.
See you.
Peace.